Hello everyone. Welcome to the Devoted Travelers YouTube channel. Are you a nature lover and planning a trip to a unique location? Or are you planning a trip to a natural wonder in Asia? Or else are you currently exploring cruise trips in Asia? If your answer is yes to these questions, you are watching the right video. This is your ultimate travel guide to this magnificent place called Halong Bay. You will not need to do further research or watch other videos because we will cover A to Z information about this trip. So stay tuned and watch until to the end. Without further ado, let's go to Halong Bay in Vietnam. But before that, a full disclaimer, we want to emphasize that our trip was not sponsored or funded by any individual, company, or organization. That means we are sharing our honest and unbiased experiences during our trip to Halong Bay in November 2022, hoping that this information will help anyone who is planning a trip to this magnificent place. In this video, we will be telling you why should you visit Halong Bay, when to visit, what you need to know before booking your trip, 2 days or 3 days option, and how did we feel at the end about our trip. So watch until the end of this video to know all that information. Before you plan your trip to Vietnam, please check the visa requirement for your country, as many visitors need visas to enter Vietnam. For citizens of certain countries, you can obtain a visa on arrival, and for others, you have to get a visa before you arrive, and you can apply online. We applied online and received a visa in less than 4 working days. Please check the description, and we have provided a link to the Vietnam government visa page. So why should you consider visiting Halong Bay? Halong Bay is located in the northwest of Vietnam, about 165 kilometers away from the capital of Hanoi. Halong Bay is known for its unique natural beauty and landscape, with thousands of limestone islands covered with tropical forests in the ocean. This exceptional landscape has formed purely breathtaking views. Hat Long means descending dragon in Vietnamese. The bay covers about 43,000 hectares with about 1,600 islands which are uninhabited and unaffected by humans. It is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage and is undoubtedly named as one of the world's natural wonders. Halong Bay is a popular tourist destination in Vietnam today, and thousands of local and foreign tourists visit this place annually. The spectacular view, sound of water, the atmosphere of peace and tranquility, and the bright sunshine make this experience truly unique and memorable. How did we plan our trip? We visited Halong Bay in November 2022 and started planning our trip 2 months in advance. We spent hours and hours and did extensive research before finalizing our trip. We read a number of websites and watched many YouTube videos to understand the experiences of previous travelers. However, since we are covering all the information in this video, This will be your ultimate travel guide, so you do not need to spend time as we did before our trip. The best time to visit Halong Bay is between September to November and March to May. The reason is that during this time, the Bay Area gets a dry climate and mild temperatures, and as a result, you will be able to enjoy all the activities offered by the cruise. Considering this, we booked our trip in November, which was the perfect time for sightseeing. Besides, we were able to enjoy all the activities on board. However, the downfall is that this is the time that cruises are in high demand, so you will not be able to get low-budget deals compared to other times. How about the off-season, low-budget options? If you are planning a low-budget trip, then consider your trip between May to September, as this is the low season for Halong Bay cruises, and you will enjoy great sail-offs. During this time, cruises usually offer about 40% deals compared to other periods of the year. However, remember that July to August is considered hurricane season, and sometimes such weather conditions may last about 3 to 4 days. On the other hand, during the rainy seasons, there might be canceling of activities due to weather reasons. The best way to experience Halong Bay is by boat or cruise. Many tour companies offer various options to explore Halong Bay. As mentioned before, we reviewed a number of cruise company websites and then contacted the travel agents by email. It is important to note that most of these companies have travel agents who will respond to your inquiries diligently. When we visited Hanoi, we noticed that many cruise companies have offices in the Hanoi Old Quarter as well. That means you do not need to book in advance and can also book your cruise trip when you are already in Vietnam as well. However, we wanted to avoid taking a chance, so we booked our trip in advance to ensure we got the cruise we liked. There are different options you need to consider when booking a cruise. The price varies depending on the duration, which means whether you want to spend 1 night or 2 nights, and whether you want a budget or luxury cruise. After contacting a few cruise operators, we selected Genesis Regal Luxury Cruise of Blue Dragon Tours. They offered 3 days, 2 nights trip for $350 per person. The price included a luxury room, senior suite, with a private balcony on the upper deck, all meals, and all activities in Halong Bay. Also, for this price, we got hotel pickup and drop-off in a luxury limousine vehicle. Please note that most cruise companies only offer transfers to hotels in Hanoi Old Quarter, which is the city's tourist area. Why did we select 2 nights option? During our research, we learned that travelers who selected the 1 night option felt that time to do the activities were not sufficient and they were rushed. Therefore, we chose 2 nights option. The link to the website of the cruise company is provided for your information. We communicated directly with the cruise company via email. After reserving the dates 1 month in advance, we paid 20% of the cost. Once we made the advance payment, we got an email confirming the payment. We were asked to provide additional information such as passport and flight details, Vietnam visa information, the special requirement for food such as any allergy or vegetarian requirement, and hotel address for pickup. In addition, we were provided with a detailed itinerary of the trip. We were told to make the balance payment by cash or credit card on the first day of the tour in Hanoi at pickup time. Please note that if you pay by credit card, a 3% fee will be added to your cost. So this is the day one of our trip. We stayed in a hotel at Old Quarter in Hanoi, and the vehicle arrived at 8:30 morning at the hotel. Halong Bay is located in the northwest of Vietnam, about 165 kilometers away from the capital of Hanoi. It took about 2 to 2.5 hours to travel from Hanoi to Halong Bay, which they take via the 5B highway. So we have 45 minutes stopover here, and this is a big pearl shop. They show us the process of extracting pearls from oysters to make jewelry. So if you are interested in buying pearl jewelry and other products, such as cosmetic items, you can buy them here. So you can see that we are taking 5B highway now, and we are very excited about our trip. There are lots of new constructions in this area. Looks like we are getting closer to Halong Bay area now. As you can see here, we can see the landmark from the distance. The time is around 11 in the morning now. We just arrived at Tuan Chau Marina at Halong Bay after 2.5 hours drive. It's a bright sunny day here. We can see that lots of cruise companies have transfer offices in this area. There are many passengers waiting to get on board. We can also see passengers who have finished their trips are returning to the Marina area. So we were told to wait for about 30 minutes until they transferred our luggage and finished loading their supplies. You can see that lots of new constructions are happening here, and it looks like they are building new hotels in the Tuan Chau Marina area. Looks like our waiting is over, and we are getting to the speedboat now. The reason that they had to use transfer boats was that big cruises are unable to come to the harbor.
Alright, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
It's around 12:30 in the afternoon. We just arrived at the cruise. When we arrived, the crew warmly welcomed us and offered a welcome drink.
Sit down everyone, sit down please.
It is important to mention that we found the crew very friendly and accommodating, and they explained all the safety procedures to us as soon as we arrived. They also gave an overview of the upcoming activities on the itinerary. Oh wow, looks like everyone is hungry and it's the lunch time. I am so glad that lunch was the first activity of the trip. Looks like Yas also very hungry here, and look at his hungry face. We just finished a delicious lunch and now we are checking into our room. Our room is a senior suite on the second floor with a private balcony. Wow, it's indeed a beautiful room. We are thrilled with the condition of the room as it is very luxurious, clean, and comfortable. You can see that there is a king-size bed, air conditioner, hot tub, and a bathroom with a standing shower. Let's go and check out the balcony. Wow, when you are sitting at the balcony you can see the most of the Bay Area. We love this large window with a super nice view of Halong Bay. Meanwhile, we are cruising through the bay, and so we are enjoying these magnificent views. We can see something that we have never seen before. Can you see some ladies on small boats coming close to the cruise and trying to sell items to the passengers here? We can see that they are trying to sell coconut water, beer, and many other snacks. Thank you for watching the first part of our Halong Bay Cruise Trip video. In our next video, we will discuss our cruise experience more, specifically sharing how we spent 3 days and 2 nights at Halong Bay. Please subscribe to Devoted Travelers YouTube channel for more travel videos. See you soon.